Alright, here we go. Day 7. Time to meet University Pass. I had hoped to start at 5, but I'm running a little late, so it's a little after 5:20. May not beat them all to the pass. It's 6 o'clock. The others should be starting. I'm at about 10,000 feet, so I got about an 800-foot lead on them. Will it be enough to beat them to the pass? Here's my spotlight from Twin Lakes area. A lot smaller and it comes up a lot later. Didn't really annoy me last night. It'd get a little chilly there at Gray's Meadow though. Have to be sure to have my hat handy next time. Sun has risen. Got a little Alpenglow this morning. Well, here's Robinson Lake and the end of the trail. According to my GPS, my best guess, headed up this way. Oh, here we go. Got somebody. I saw Scott Hansen and Jeff Moffat in the parking lot when I pulled up. They were just getting started while I still had some stuff to get ready. Looks like I may have finally caught up to at least one of them. Well, not caught up yet. Catching up. Making good progress, I'd say. Well, I'm at 11,100 feet. The top of University Pass is about 12,600, so I still got a ways to go, but doing well. Caught up to him again. I think we have target number 1 in sight. University Pass. Well, so much for my lead. Probably Bob out in front. Not sure who all else. That's his brother Jim in front of me. They obviously knew to stay low and we didn't. But it's not that far away. I think that's Mason that caught up to Jim. The others over here. Looks like Bob, Eric, and Tom. And my Langau Peak buddy Ken following behind. Alright. Coming to the finish, it looks like. Well, of the pass. And it looks like I guessed right. We're all headed to where I thought it was. Hey, Jim.
Howdy, sir.
You're almost there.
Yep, thank you.
Here's University Pass. Few sky pilots around here. I don't see any blooming though, they're all done. And here comes a roller coaster hill down the other side. Pretty fun ride down, but it's going to be a miserable slog back up. So much so I'm already considering returning by Kearsarge Pass. Make a longer day out of it, but it might be easier. So somewhere over there is where we're going. We're opening up. So many people having come down this way today, it's like a use trail. There's somebody down there. Possibly JD. There they are. And this is Center Basin. Looks like it should be pretty easy going once we get down there. The peak, on the other hand, not so sure. Coming in for the landing. There's Center Peak. That's probably Mount Keith. That pointy thing up there, I think, is where we're going. So it's not so bad down low. I mean, it's still tiring, I'm sure. But there's that one part where it kind of got narrow and just steep, and where I was sliding down a bit, I probably could have been better off to the side, but where I went down was definitely better for going down. Slid right on down. It was pretty fun in places. I'm definitely leaning towards Kearsarge for the return. If not for the slog up this, for the downhill on the other side, it isn't very pretty either. Now I'm on easier terrain. According to my GPS, I dropped about 1,300 feet. There it is up there, University Pass. Neat little pinnacle there. And that lower lake. There's one over here, I think below Center Peak, that was Golden Bear Lake. But it's out of sight now. So that's Golden Bear Lake down there. Center Peak and Center Basin. Mount Keith and Courte Eschelle. There's some debate as to whether or not Bat Pinnacle and Courte Eschelle are the same thing. Seacourse says so, but Bob said no, they were separate. I don't know, the top of that highest point looks pretty pointy. There's a little tiny cloud already too. It's only not even 10 o'clock, I don't think. Guess I better hustle. It's like they've put a lot of nets in this lake to trap the fish, to let the frogs come back. Looks like they're pretty successful. There's a frog right there. There's tadpoles everywhere. Another frog right there about to jump in. Very cute. At about 12,000 feet in a relatively flat area. As you can see, it's a sea of boulders. Trying to figure out a way to get up there. There goes Ken. Had a brief little conversation. He's on his way down. I'm getting closer, slowly but surely. Trying to pick out possible alternate descent routes. Get me back into Center Basin. Maybe even the trail that's in there. Somebody else getting some advice from Ken. He's over there. I just crossed 13,000 feet, so I'm getting close. About 350 feet to go. Coming to the ridgeline, and from there it should be less than a quarter of a mile, which along terrain like this is a long ways still. Reach the ridgeline. There's the Owens Valley down there. And Independence. There's Bob down there. So says Tom. It turns out, just as I was afraid of, the two peaks are one and the same. So I guess you get the half bonus point if you get to the very top, which I probably won't be doing. That's it up there.
If you do feel extra brave, on the far right is the way to climb up.
Okay.
But I don't recommend it. There's a lot of exposure.
I don't need to. Okay, so there it is. I've already been up there and signed the register. I don't plan on going back just yet. Jim's coming down. Michael's already down. The register's right at the base of that vertical part. A little freaky. Pretty good views from here though. So unfortunately you won't get a full 360 today. Just hope that I'll be able to make it back in a decent hour. It's probably already after 1. But the downhill should go much faster. I could see Williamson and Tyndall from up there too. Maybe you can from down lower. Michael brought his music again. Oh, Michael's already on his way down. Found the sand. Wonder what we're gonna see when we come over this hill. Easy terrain or oh my gosh, yuck. Michael down there. This looks like an oh my gosh category. So I think I'll head where he's heading. Hopefully that'll work. Good, looks like Michael made it down. For now. Ooh, freaky walking along the top of this cliff. Hoping you come to something you can get down, but it looks like that's about to come. Yep, the rock stacks look like they're doing their job. It's not pretty, but it's better than a cliff. Here come the clouds. Not quite there yet. Maybe that little grassy ramp will work. If not, I'll have to go back up here. Center Basin sure does look nice. Yep, it worked. I wouldn't exactly call that a moofer capable move, but it worked. Thought I saw Michael down there. Still leaning towards the Kearsarge Pass return. There, I think I finally found the Center Basin trail. There's Courte Eschelle up there. Pretty impressive little pinnacle. Covered quite a bit of distance already. And hopefully back on the trail I can cover even more. Faster. Just had a very relaxing foot soaking and finished the rest of my lunch here at this little lake. Center Peak looks really nice from here. As does Mount Keith and Courte Eschelle. And somewhere along here is Mount Bradley and the Center Basin Crags. See you later, University Pass. I'm bypassing you. I think I have left Center Basin now. Trail got steep downhill and doesn't exactly look like a modernly made trail, but it's working. Found the John Muir trail. So this junction here is marked by a couple of rock stacks here and there. Looks like 4 actually. And now I've got it as a waypoint. Kind of steep in places, so there'll be a little bit of a shock coming from the JMT. Already there's a couple of hikers up there. Oh, and how nice it is to see Bub's Creek again. Like an old friend. There's East Vidette. Gotta get around that first. Alright, the climbing can begin. About 2,100 feet. Then drop about 2,500 feet. Here goes. There's another good reason to come this way. East Vidette in all his glory. Yeah, I guess that's Courte Eschelle way up there. Been looking at it before and didn't even know it. And Center Peak, East Vidette, possibly Deerhorn, and West Vidette. Headed to this junction. Moving on to Bullfrog Lake. Passing by Bullfrog Lake. Kearsarge Pass occasionally comes into view, but right now it's blocked. Hoping to make it there by 7:30. Turbo boost is working. Steaming up the hill pretty fast. Let's hope it holds out. Well, I made it up here with about 2 minutes to spare. It's probably after 7:30 now. I had to stop and bundle up. It's a little breezy, as you can hear. Time to head on down. Oh, does it feel good to be back. Unfortunately, I'm still in my boots, so it'll feel better once I get out of them. Another long day. When I got back, it was 15 hours and 40 minutes. Hopefully tomorrow will be shorter.